call in, you can send messages on WhatsApp. We'll also be streaming live on YouTube. All you need to do is head to YouTube, type into your search bar VOP 903 FM, and you can get to be a part of the conversation. Okay, you can leave your comment, you can send messages on WhatsApp, you can also call me on WhatsApp. I understand that the tariff for calls and data has been increased or was increased recently, so yes, you can call me up on WhatsApp and I'll take your call. You can also call me via our direct studio lines. When the time comes, I'll let you know the number to call. All you need to do right now is tell a friend that Matters has just begun, and gather around your radio set. Let's have a conversation. Welcome to Matters. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's time for us to have these conversations. All right, Matters today starts on a very sad note, a very, very sad and tragic note, as an unidentified woman yesterday jumped off the rails of the Third Mainland Bridge, unfortunately ending her life. And the police, the Marine Police, actually swung into action almost immediately, and tried to get her out of the water, but unfortunately she couldn't make it. And I'm beginning with these so that I can encourage you, please don't give up. And unaliving oneself is never the answer to life's situation, because living people do not know what is on the other side. You can't tell exactly what is on the other side, no matter what you may believe. Yes, you might believe that, oh, there is a beautiful place on the other side, or there is a terrible place on the other side, but you will not know for sure until it is time for you to say goodbye to this world. It is unfortunate, but please, I want to encourage you. I'm not using this as a teachable moment, but I want to encourage you. I know we get a lot of calls every day addressing the situation of the country and talking about, we also get a lot of calls soliciting help from several different members of the public. But today I just want to encourage you, please, unaliving yourself is never the answer. And I really hope that the family of the deceased will get the fortitude to bear the loss. No matter how unimportant you feel, you are definitely important to somebody, right? And those people you are important to will not want to see you lying cold and hard in the mortuary. So please, whatever you do, remember those that love you and do not take any drastic decision. Okay, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We exist to give you a voice. Today you'll be having that voice as well. So if you get anything where they bother you, we could talk about them today. Let's try to find a solution. And I'm not talking about trying to gather funds. I'm talking about emotional stress. Anything where they stress your emotions, where they stress your brain, where they stress your body. Where you see anytime where you think about them like this, you could just be vex. So you can actually call in and let's talk about it. Okay, then I want to look at Adebayo insisting that he will contest the presidency in 2027 no matter what heavyweight politician comes to join the SDP. Now, you recall that former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-rufai recently decamped from the ruling All Progressives Congress to the Social Democratic Party, that is the SDP. And there have been quite a number of speculations, people saying, oh, he might want to, contest for presidency under this, while some others have rightly pointed out that no, actually, El-rufai has said it should be a southern candidate for presidency until 2031 before power returns to the north. Anyway, the Social Democratic Party SDP 2023 presidential candidate Adebayo has announced his decision to contest the 2027 presidential election amid the wave of politicians joining the party. Now, Adebayo's comment follows the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-rufai to the party after El-rufai's open criticism of the ruling party. Now, following his defection, El-rufai has been making political moves to woo some politicians to his new party. Speaking during a television interview today, Adebayo expressed confidence that regardless of the political stature of the politicians defecting to the party, he would be the presidential candidate in the next election. The SDP chieftain said he is not worried or threatened by the high-profile defectors, adding that every party member knows he will contest the presidency in 2027. He says there is no space for anyone else, even though, yes, normally primaries are meant to be conducted. Delegates, depending on how the party runs its affairs, will pick whom they want to be their presidential flag bearer before they actually go into the main general elections, right? But has already made it known that he will be contesting for president under the platform of the SDP in 2027, despite the fact that El-Rufai has recently joined the party. And I want to know what you think about that. For the SDP to have a chance in 2027, the chance that they did not have in 2023, should they be looking for another candidate, or is Sdp-Adebayo or a very good candidate? Or also, will things be different now that they have these political heavyweights? That's former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai joining the SDP. Will he be able to bring with him strong politicians who can actually make it easier who can actually sway public interest to actually get Nigerians interested in the SDP? Can they become that formidable opposition or actually win the 2027 elections? That's the question I really want to ask you today on this particular situation. Okay, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We've been getting quite a number of complaints about people finding it difficult to hear us in certain areas. We assure you that we are currently working on that, and that very soon that will be totally resolved. We do apologize for that, and we crave your patience while we try to fix the problem. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You're tuned into Matters on the number one station that gives you a voice. We're talking about the SDP presidential candidate in 2023, saying he will also be contesting in 2027. So it's not that this one that El-Rufai has joined the party, it now means that El-Rufai might be their presidential candidate in 2027, as he seems to be one of the politicians with the heaviest weight that have decamped to the SDP recently. And also El-Rufai is trying to bring more people with him to the SDP. Do you think he will succeed as that? Right now, the APC is the ruling party. We've seen quite a wave of defections from other parties, from the Labour, from PDP, NNPP, ADC, other parties to the ruling party. While we've had El-Rufai moving away from the ruling party now to the SDP. Right? Does he have what it takes to set the SDP apart come 2027? That's the question. And I really want to know what you think about that. On another note, Lagos police transfer case of man detained for allegedly taking a second wife to the gender unit and planning domestic violence charges. Now, listen to this carefully. The Lagos State Police Command has transferred a detained man, Charles Chiawa, to its gender unit, allegedly in a bid to charge him for domestic violence. Charles was initially arrested at the instigation of his first wife, Uche Chiawa, who reportedly leveraged her connections with the DPO to get him thrown behind bars for taking a second wife. Anyway, the police spokesperson, the police PRO for Lagos State, has posted on X, that's formerly called Twitter, about this case. And he posted and said the suspect, Charles Chiawa, 35 years old, was arrested for domestic violence. While within the station premises, he threatened his wife that he would kill her, to the hearing of the DPO and other officers. Therefore, he was detained and transferred this morning to the gender unit of the Lagos State Police Command for detailed investigation and prosecution. The Lagos State Police Command will not condone any form or shape of domestic and sexual violence. This was posted by the Lagos Police spokesperson, that's the Lagos Police PRO CSP Benjamin Hunde, on his personal Twitter account, X, now called X, formerly called Twitter. This just today. This was posted, when was this posted? Yes, it was posted by 1:03 p.m. So this was literally less than 1 hour ago. Meanwhile, a news outlet posted that they are trying to frame him for domestic violence in order to just leave him behind bars because he married a second wife. That is the reason why the first wife is angry, right? But the police PRO is saying that is not the case. He threatened his wife that he would kill her right in the police station, and the police officers heard it, and that is the reason why they transferred him to the gender unit in order to actually be tried for domestic violence. But when you look at it from the beginning, did the wife really try to get her husband arrested because he tried to take a second wife. And men, I really want to ask the question, what is the rationale behind taking a second wife? Is it that when you make money to a particular extent, you be thinking to yourself, this one wife I have is not enough to chop my money, let me go and get another wife on top so that I can have two people chopping my money? Or is it maybe certain men cannot get, would I say, peace from the wives at home, and they will not decide, okay, let me marry another one on top of you? Maybe when you see competition, you will begin to give me peace. But what really is the rationale behind the man getting a second wife? And also, women, I want to ask, how would you react? Or would you react in this same way if your husband decided to get a second wife? That is, arrest these, police arrest them, carry him, say, how dare he? You want to marry second wife on top my head? How dare you? This is not what you told me when you were toasting me before you married me. This is not what we discussed. This is not what you told me in the presence of our friends and families when we were saying I do. And I really want to ask that question this afternoon because, you know, even before I saw this story, I've been thinking about it. What really is the rationale behind men taking second wives? What is the reason? What do you see that makes you believe, okay, I think it's time for me to take a second wife? What honestly, for those of you who come from polygamous homes, or who are currently practicing polygamy, or people who do not see any problem with polygamy, I'd really like you to call in and just let me know about the situation. What is the rationale? What is it that makes men take second wives? And also to you as a woman listening to me this afternoon, if your husband came to you and said, look, honey, I'm ready to take a second wife, how would you take? Will you go the way of this woman who, you know, actually brought the police come and arrest her husband? And to many of those who say, oh, there are certain religions that permit it. Yes, there are religions that permit it, right? If your religion permits you being a polygamist and you choose not to be a polygamist, I mean, there is also that. And these people, their names sound like they're from the southeastern part of the country, which we know is predominantly Christian. So I don't want to make any assumptions, but I really want to ask the question, what is the rationale behind men taking second wives? What is it that you see? What is it that you think of that makes you say, okay, oh, it might be time for me to just, you know, we can add another one on top this wife when I get. And as a woman as well, how would you feel? What would you say? How would you react if your husband came home with a second wife? Do you agree with the way this woman treated the situation, taking her husband to the police station? And then also the whole issue has escalated now because the police are saying he threatened his wife in their presence, and that's the reason why he will be arrested for domestic violence. Okay, but this whole thing before it even got to the police station was, oh, she got her husband arrested because he wants to take a second wife. Is that going to stop him? Do you think that would actually stop him from taking that second wife? Let's talk. This is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I know we talk politics most times, but it's not politics all the time. There are several other different issues that affect our day-to-day lives, and this is one of it, right? As a grown-up, you may not be married yet, you may not even be planning to marry very, very soon, but if your father came to you as a grown-up, as a 25-year-old, and he said to you, look, I want to take another wife, I want to have more children or something, how would you take it? Would you advise your mother to actually get him arrested for that? This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. In case you're just joining us, this is Matters on the number one station that gives your voice. My name is Chioma Innocent. It's the Friday edition of Matters. Hooray! The final edition of Matters in the week. So coming up, let's quickly have this conversation. Recall that at 3 p.m. the program will wrap up. It will come to an end. So let's talk about these issues before then. All right. The number to call is 0803 692 9933. 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the program. You can also send a message on WhatsApp to 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. Yes, if you send a message to that number or you call that number, I will definitely take it before the end of the program. Like I said, we're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. You can leave a comment. We're talking about quite a number of issues this afternoon, so call me up and let's talk. Tell a friend to tell a friend that matters has begun. Let's talk about the issues this afternoon. There are quite a number of issues. First up that we're looking at, in case you're just joining us, let me refresh your memory, is the presidential candidate of the SDP in the 2023 elections, El-Adebayo, saying he will definitely be the candidate of the party in the 2027 elections, despite the fact that certain politicians that could be described as heavyweight are defecting to the SDP. He will not relinquish that position and he will definitely be contesting come 2027. And I'm asking, what do you think this portends for those who are actually defecting to the SDP alongside El-Rufai? So please call me up and let's have a conversation. Okay, let's have a conversation. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp, it's to 0817-175-6338. Call me up. Hello, welcome to Matters. And my very first caller for the day. How are you doing today? Happy Friday.
Hello,
hi, what's your name and location, please? Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. My name is Joy Musa, the woman that called last time.
Oh, Joy Musa, how you doing? Hello? Hello, Joy, are you there? All right, 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Call me up. We're talking to different issues, very different issues this afternoon, actually. First up, despite El-Rufai joining the SDP, Adebayo will be the presidential candidate in 2027. And also, we're looking at the case of a woman who got her husband arrested because he wanted to take a second wife. The man has now, would I say, been remanded because the police just held him and said, look, we heard you threatening your wife that you will kill her when you get back home, and we don't want that to happen. Therefore, you will be here until the case goes to court. So I'm asking the question, just the rationale behind men taking second wives, but you as a woman, how would you react if your husband brought a second wife home, or he came to you and he told you, oh, I have decided that I want to take a second wife? Would you drag him before the courts? Would you take him to the police station? 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. So just leave a comment, okay? Leave your comment and I'll take it before the end of the program. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Hello there, welcome to the program. How are you doing this afternoon? Happy Friday. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me? All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. Hello there, welcome to Matters. How are you doing today? Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Good afternoon. Happy to you. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing? What's your name and location?
Good. Okay. This is Daniel Lubona from Oshodi.
Welcome, Daniel Lubona.
Okay. To start. So, what is wrong with some men? Second wife. Even the first wife said, you never manage them finish. I don't know if at times I wonder if it's food. I don't know. Someone you've not finished dealing with self.
Mr. Daniel, I can't really hear you. There are interruptions. With what you're saying. I cannot really hear you. I can actually hear you sometimes, but there are interruptions. It's like going off and on, off and on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead, please. Yes, go ahead, please. Just round up.
Yes, I said. Yes, I don't support some men marrying two wives. Well, is the man's right? Is the right of the man? So the woman should just take it easy, Or the SDP, well, El-Rufai is. See, the truth is that any coalition or this thing without P2B, they will find it very, very difficult
Thank you so much, Daniel. I have to let you go so that I can hear from others, and also because I can hardly hear you throughout what you've been saying. But thank you so much for calling. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversations. Call me up. I definitely want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. All right, give me a call back. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How you doing?
My name is Lucky, and I'm calling from Surrey.
Welcome, Lucky. Thank you so much for calling.
So, okay, let me just quickly weigh into the issue. I see marrying more than one wife pays more dividend to me, except you don't have money. Yeah. The reason why more wives is better off is that there will be a competition in between the three wives. Everyone will try to please you as a man.
Okay.
Then in the middle, you look like a lord, look like a king before them.
So that's why men like to marry many wives, so that they can be treated like a king.
Not only Does
that mean women should also marry many husbands so that they can be treated like queen?
No, I'm coming again. Why in some home, some women don't actually satisfy their husband. So instead of the man to go outside making girlfriends, he prefer to marry a wife so that he will be he will be under that righteous.
Wow, righteous. So when the woman is not being satisfied too, she can go and marry a second husband. What do you think?
I don't know whether the law permits women to go and marry. Maybe
does the law permit men to marry more than one wife?
Not I won't say the law, but you just check your capability. If you can handle it, if you have money, more than one wife makes you more happier in marriage.
So if I check my capability as a woman and I can take care of 3 men, I should go and marry all of them.
But you cannot. You are living under the man's roof, except you go and rent your own home.
That's what I'm saying. Now, you see, if it all boils down to being capable, right? Anyone that is capable is like, if you know you're capable of taking care of 10 children, you can give birth to 10 children.
No,
if I, as a woman, I know I'm capable of taking care of 10 men, that's why my money long reach. Can I go and get married to all of them?
I've seen some men now marry more than 2 wives, more than 1 man. But the issue now is that, our society usually frown at it. Nobody like it. Nobody expect it. But right from the time immemorial, men has been marrying more than 1 wife. It has never been an issue. It's just that if you don't have that financial capability, then I will tell you rest with 1 wife.
Okay.
But 1 wife is actually troublesome.
How many wives do you have, sir?
I have 1 currently, but I told her that I want to marry more. So we are planning it. So you must carry your wife along.
Both of you are planning it.
Yes, we must carry your wife along before you marry another wife.
Okay,
you don't
thank you.
You don't do it in a.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's hear from others. Okay, thank you so much. 0803-692-99. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hi there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon, Sister Chan.
Good afternoon. How are you doing, ma'am?
Calling from Oshetu, Grandma Maggie.
Welcome, Grandma Maggie. How you doing today? Happy Friday.
Same here. God bless you.
Please go ahead, ma.
The thing is that I think it's Adamic nature in men. Men are naturally polygamous. It will take a strong man to be able to stand with 1 wife. Even the so-called men of God. I've had so many testimonies from some people that these people that call themselves men of God, what they do behind the scene is better they could marry 2 wives. I think it's academic nature.
But Grandma Maggie, somebody that is already greedy, having 1 wife and looking outside, even if they marry 2, would this stop that greedy nature?
He could. Sometimes he could. But the thing is that what I just see in men is that they are just naturally polygamy. They are polygamists. That is all I can say about it. But if the man decides to marry another wife, because also this jealousy thing is in God, and we are God's image. So we also hate what is called lies. So to have peace, better call your wife, I want to marry because of this reason, because of this reason. And if you cannot, maybe you call one of their family, one from your side, one from the other woman, from the woman's side, and settle it. I think that would be better, would bring me be more peaceful. That is all I can say about
Thank you so much, Grandma Maggie. And you as well. Have an amazing weekend and see you next week. 0803-692-9933. Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, but it's not fine like that.
What's happen now?
This week, make me happy at all.
I beg, forgive us. So yeah?
Everything.
Oh, yeah, talk about the matter we talk about.
I hear anything about the matter.
I'm sorry. We dey work on them, yeah? We dey work on them.
Make they work am o.
Make I tell you wetin dey happen. Two things. Shey you dey hear?
Wetin dey happen?
First of all,
I dey hear you now.
You know the man wey contest for president under SDP for 2023. He talk say even as El-rufai join the party, na him go still contest for 2027, no be El-rufai. Then secondly, we dey talk about woman wey use police arrest her husband because he wan marry second wife. So why man dey like to marry more than one wife? Wetin una dey see wey dey make una behave like that? Oya talk.
For that matter of wife, now I would like to put mouth.
Oh yeah.
Because myself, I be married the man, and then they grow. I don't they grow old self small. So my own be say sometimes wetin go make man marry two wife be say maybe that woman never give a male child. Or that woman maybe he no sabi cook and he no dey clean up.
You no know before you marry am say you no sabi cook.
I no know say he can never know the character of woman until when he get belle for you. If you go know the attitude of woman, if you don see say he get belle, he come born, he come become man. That time you go just I give you 1 month, you go see the full character of the woman.
So na wetin dey make man marry more than one wife be that, abi?
Yes.
No wahala fun Adam, I don hear you. Make we hear from other people.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello. I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
I dey hear you. Good afternoon. Happy Friday.
I wish you the same. Thank you, my sister.
Oh yeah, talk your own. Good afternoon.
Yeah. And my own is this. There is no a man can marry as many wives as he likes. The only problem there is that if you marry 2 wives or 3 wives, don't cheat anyone. If you want to give them 1,000, make sure say the 1,000 go down. If you want to give them 2,000, give them 2,000. Don't cheat anyone. It is when you started cheating one, you want to please one and dismiss or the remaining one. That is where it's not good. Like my father married many wives. Because our house, we are many. We are just local government. But he married like 5 wives, but he didn't cheat anyone. Where I know say sometimes the problem will come. They have their timetable, the way they used to meet the man in a week. They have their timetable. If you jump line, that is where problem will come. But for my father, whatever he give one, that is the way he give all of them. So it's like that. So for the other side will be side. If all the whole party, if they will come together, if any party that come together for coalition, if Obi is not there, I don't think they will have anything to do.
Okay. Thank you so much for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation this afternoon. Hello there. Happy Friday. How are you? Welcome to Matters. Hello, are you there? All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Hello. Chama, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Fine. Ben from Eva.
Welcome, Ben.
Chama, I see men that marry more than one wife. They have problems. You understand?
Okay.
You see flesh. You can never satisfy flesh. Because most of these men, they have high libido. So they are trying to, you can never, if you see a womanizer, he can sleep with his house girl, he can sleep with old woman, he can sleep with underage, he can sleep with petty
that is bad. That is bad, and we cannot chalk it down to high libido. we go make man they behave like that.
No.
If it's a woman, would people understand?
That's what I mean. That it is a problem. They have problem. You can control your libido. You can control it. Adjust yourself to your wife. Can maintain one wife. I've never seen any man that marry more than one wife that is speaking good of it. All of them condemn that. They advise their children never to try that. Most of them die before their time. You can build your libido now. You can build it and you can quench it. You can control it because the Bible says that you should put your body under subjection. God gave us that power to put our body under subjection. You control what you eat. Control. Some of them are drinking all this rubbish, roots, and all this what the spirit they are selling. They call so many super this, super that, and they are killing their kidney. When your heart doesn't ask whether you have high libido or not, when the heart overpumps, it can cause cancer. So some of them before their time.
Yeah, heart overpump can cause cancer. Mr. Ben, where you get your own scientific research from?
Choma, please ask the medical doctor. It is heart that pump. It is heart that regulates.
I understand. Now, when you talk say it go cause cancer, now I no understand.
Yeah, when you overpump blood, now when you overpump, now you overwork yourself. You know that thing is it is the heart that pump blood to that.
So you don't advocate for marrying of more than one wife, Abi?
Yeah.
You no advocate make man marry more than one wife.
It is a very dangerous thing.
No wahala. Thank you, Mr. Ben.
A woman is supposed to go and marry more than one husband now. So women are breadwinners.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you. Let's hear from others, okay? I appreciate you. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Choma, how are you?
I'm great. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, this is Mazi Douglas from Lome.
Welcome, Mazi Douglas from Lome. That is Togo. Thank you for calling. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Let me concur with Afon Adama. Sometimes if a woman does not, at least did not make it a man, did not give a man child.
Is the woman the one that is creating the child? No, is it not what the man puts that the woman will give birth to?
Yeah, we know, but sometimes you cannot say it's from the woman, it's from the man.
Okay, so what about the men that the first wife will still give them as many male children as possible, and they will still go and marry a second wife?
You see, sometimes the problems come from a woman, because when you are looking when you are growing old, you look at this woman cannot take you to that area of your old age. Because there's a woman, when you went outside, if you see a man in the beer parlor by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, he will be there singing Bob Marley. The home is not okay, no matter his money.
All the time?
Yes.
Is that always the case?
Yes, when you come back, the woman will
Mazi, you are generalizing.
You know?
So that means a woman who her husband is beating in the house, or her husband is not bringing money, she can also go and sit in the beer parlor till 11 p.m. singing Bob Marley.
No. What I mean is that sometimes, forget about money and writing. There's a language you use for a husband whenever he come back home, whether he come back late. Or first of all, understand why he keep late. But if you see some women before a man will pack her, you see him outside shouting. Some men cannot take that. They will know during the old age they will have problems. So you can allow them to go and marry a wife that will at least.
But why not divorce? At least divorce the first one. Say you know like her behavior and get a second one, rather than wanting to have the both of them together.
Listen to me. It's not easy to divorce a woman. It's not like me now. If a woman disturbs too much, I will carry my bag and leave the house. I will not tell you to go, because you will be where you are pushing a woman to go. You end up losing your life. So okay. you better before that red card will come, you leave the house for a woman. For me, that's my advice.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters. How are you doing today? Hello, welcome to Matters. I don't pick your call. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. All right, turn down the volume on your radio set and give me a call back. Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, my sister.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Sheikh Cots from Itire.
Sheikh Cots from Itire. Always see your messages. Thank you for calling this afternoon. Happy Friday.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Now, because of this second wife matter, you want shook mouth, Abi?
Look, I just shook mouth for the two.
Oh yeah, talk your talk.
For the first one, that politician, I never see when they don't talk about their what they want to do for the masses. So these people are just there for their selfish interest. So I careless whether you come out for the party or not. Even Mr. El-rufai, they should go and sit down. We want somebody that really care for this country, that want betterment of our great nation. So secondly, talking about the women, the reason why men marry na to get companion. And in many cases where I see people get more than one wives, after staying with woman for some time, they change their character. Wetin man want, wetin man really want for marriage na rest of mind. You close from work, you are happy to go home. Many men not happy to go home, but they no fit say wetin dey happen, they no fit talk am outside. Most of these cases where they cause wahala na sex. I don't want to use that language on the radio. Yes, most marriages they break, they no fit say it out. Ask them wetin dey happen, they no fit talk am out. Many people, after staying in marriage for a long time, they start depreciating on that aspect.
Sheyi
men.
As much as I understand what you are saying, right? The question I keep asking is, if the roles were reversed, all these things where you talk now, where they make men they look outside, act another way. If we reverse the roles, make it do and vice versa, and a woman now can they go through all these things, the way where the man behave, would you advise the woman to behave the same way? If you say that because woman no they give man peace of mind, I understand. What about if now the man no they give the wife peace of mind? May she say go marry another husband? Okay. May she look outside?
I understand you, my sister. Let's be realistic here. This is Africa. Africa is run by men. Talking about Europe and other places, some other places, women rule. You dare not try it with women there. You know what they will do. But this is Africa. That is how it rolls, yeah. So men want rest of mind, men want to enjoy sex, and very important is old age. Many women transfer their care and attention to their children after a long time. They're careless about their husband. So that is what I see, my sister.
Thank you, Sheyi Court. Thank you for your call.
Enjoy your weekend.
I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend as well. 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters. Happy Friday. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, Madam Chioma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma. This is Babalola calling from Ejeda.
Welcome, Babalola. Thank you for calling. Please go ahead.
Okay, my take is on polygamous family.
Okay.
You see, if you check the Bible, all the men that are married wife, they do well. Go and read your Bible very well. It's because of hypocrisy of our men that make some people enter problem after that. But you go and show people that align with it.
Babalola, are you there?
Nothing bad.
Okay.
So if you are doing so laterally, where God wants it, you won't have any problem. That's my take.
All right. Thank you so much, Babalola. Short and straight to the point. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Who on YouTube says, I will not support my father at all because polygamy leads to an early grave. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Raymond. I'm calling from Ajawo State.
Welcome, Raymond. Please go ahead.
I want to speak out on the marrying two wives.
Okay.
That is what I'm facing right now in my marriage. Yes. I have a wife which I take one place with my kids, and she always takes me upset. Because of that, I really
come again. I can hardly hear you.
Okay. I have a wife with two kids. So she's not with me presently. Because I'm away distant where she is. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. You said you have a wife and two kids, but your wife is not with you at the moment.
Yes. I live out of my state. He's in my state right now, but I always check on them every time, send everything I have.
Okay.
Make sure they are okay. I'm taking care of all the responsibilities of the whole life. But it's not giving me peace of mind because every time I travel home, I get better of cheating. So that gives me a lot of concern. It's because of that I say let me chip in because that is the reason why both men married more than one wife.
Are you thinking of taking a second wife?
I'm not because I'm in the shoes of polygamous home. So
Okay.
it's against the law. So I said I will not. But because of what my wife is doing, she's taking the way she's taking, that is making me.
It's making you think about it, Abby.
No, I will not. Better I will take care of my kids for me to get another second wife because I know what to see in the future.
Thank you for your
Right
call.
now, I live on my. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from others, okay? We appreciate you for sharing your experience. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Yes, my name is Elijah. I'm calling from Isolo.
Welcome, Elijah. Please go ahead. I can hear you.
Yes, my advice is this. Men, if you have the capacity, should marry as many wives as possible. So long as we have the capacity to take care of them, yes. The Bible is not against it, neither is our the African tradition against it. So if you have the capacity to take care of them... Are you
sure the Bible is not against it though?
Go and check the Bible very well and see if it's against it. Go and check very well. Then, so you see, if you can still use our Muslim brothers to check. Most of them in the north, they have as many wives as possible, and we need to really hear any issues, and they're enjoying their lives. They're living a very long life. You know, every men of old is something that was applicable to them. So if you have the capacity, we go ahead. If you don't have the capacity, then you maintain one wife. It's as simple as that. Are you getting me?
Okay. So would you advise a woman that has the capacity as well to marry as many husbands as possible?
I mean, in Africa, a woman does not have the right to marry more than one husband unless she's no longer with the first husband. Maybe something happened. Are you getting me? So, but normally, a woman that is under a man has no right to marry a second husband. Even ladies know that. See, we shouldn't allow all these white men tradition and this thing to come and spoil things for us here. We shouldn't.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Although I'm not totally comfortable with your use of the word under. A woman that is under a man. You think that the man and woman are partners in the marriage?
The truth is, you and I know that a lady is meant to be on. The Bible says that wives should respect their husband. Is it not so?
As that is, does it mean the husband should not respect their wives? I mean, vice versa. As a human being.
A husband should respect and take care of his wife as well. I get me, but nature demands that the lady should be under a man, and that is where the problem most marriages are having today are coming from. When the lady is always looking at at the husband on his head as if me and you are equal. That is why most marriages are always having issues. So, but let nature take place. A lady is meant to be under a man, and that is how it should be, and nobody will have issues. It's as simple as that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. I hear a lot of men defending polygamy. Okay. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversation. Call me up. Let's talk. This is Matters on number one station that gives you a voice. Hi there. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, Choma, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you as well.
Mazi Sonny calling from Ojalaba.
Mazi, thank you for calling. I beg, go ahead.
Yeah, about of the polygamy, where we say we're talking about of a man to marry a two wife. Choma, I'm understanding that is if a man capable to marry a two wife is not bad. But when the problem is come from that is when the man is after the man die, his problem can start that time. Hello?
I'm with you.
Okay. So when the man die, that family have great issue because the problem with the division from inside. Maybe the first one will say the son of the second one, more better than the son of the first one. That problem is starting from there. But when the man, if the man have to do the right thing, marry a one wife. That one wife can even to give you what you want so that the division no go dey the time when you go die. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you for your call. I appreciate 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. 24 minutes before 3 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. Hi there, welcome to Matters.
Good afternoon, Choma.
Good afternoon. How you doing, Marshall? Thank you so much for calling. Please go ahead with your submission.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
Okay, so first of all, I'm not in support of a man marrying multiple wives because as a human being, you cannot satisfy multiple human beings, especially when you have them as a wife. Because if there's a problem with the wife, I mean, in terms of her not being able to cook, you can teach her how to cook. You can enroll her in classes or, I mean, institutions where she can learn how to cook. If it's about sex, you can. There are therapy. There are whatever the problem may be. There are. I'm certain that if there's a problem, there will definitely be a solution. What's your guarantee that marrying another wife is going to solve a problem, or that other wife you are going to marry won't have her own problem on her own? And if it's about giving birth to a male child, she's not the one determining that. And I'll show you that you as a man, you are not the problem. Secondly, I heard someone saying a woman is supposed to be under a man. I don't like why. I don't know why Nigerian men have such mentality. Women are not objects; they are human beings. There is nothing like a woman is under a man is the king, or a woman is no. We should not subject women to that level, and that's what is playing out in the Senate today. They have turned it to a gender war. It's not good. When you begin to see women as people you are supposed to rule over, you begin to see them in a disrespectful manner instead of seeing them as your partner or somebody you are supposed to do something with in terms of building a home together. So please, we can do better. We can. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. Hi there. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for calling. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Johnson. I'm calling from Lawrence.
Great, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for calling. Please go ahead.
Okay. What I want to talk about issue of marrying two wives or more than one. I don't know whether those people know the implication. That's why I'm saying to marry one wife is not easy. Talk less of to marry two or three. I don't know if I thought they know the implication. I don't think that any one of them can try to do it, because why they feel it is because they see that they can do it now, but they don't know that later that something different will come out from it. I don't abide it that any man to marry more than one wife. And secondly, somebody said because of the person did not have male child. It's a lie. It's a lie, because why I'm saying is I know many people who have only one daughter. Some have two. They're not talking about to marry a second wife, and they are managing their life with their own.
So you feel anybody saying that is just trying to give an excuse?
Yeah, that is excuse, and excuse is not genuine. Some people say that it happened in Igbo land. It's not everybody. It's not part of the whole Igbo land, except their own side. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Give me a call. Let's talk about the issues this afternoon. This is my time, the number one station that gives you a voice. Call me up. I want to hear your voice. We're voice of the people after all. Hi there.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
This is Choma Innocent.
Oh, Innocent, Choma, good afternoon. This is Gospel.
Thank you for calling Godspar. Please go ahead.
Yes, my take on this matter is that it is good for a man to marry one wife and to have a lovely home. But sometimes for the man going to marry another woman, it's not that he wants that. Sometimes the women, when they come home, it's not what they display outside. They display inside the house.
I want to quickly ask a question before you proceed, right?
Okay.
For a man who has decided from a young age that he will never marry more than one wife, are you saying that the woman's behavior can change his mind? Or is it the man that he has already had it in mind beforehand, he's just looking for an excuse?
No, sometimes you might have the mind, because when you say your father didn't marry more than one wife, neither your family members or your relatives, and now you want to stick to that. But because of the difficult and the hardness of the heart of the woman, sometimes it's being instigated by the families of the wives, making the man to feel as if the man is not doing what he should do. And the man tried much. Sometimes taking it to the church communities to talk about, but still the woman still keep doing the same thing, reporting to the family, still keep on, just because of the sake of having peace of his life, but just to move away from that. say, okay, let me switch into another woman. But it's not good because Christ said that we should not marry more than one wife. The Bible said it.
But somebody just said the Bible say you can marry more than one wife. So which one Bible talk, Gongo?
The Bible never say. The Bible, the believers never need to. You don't need to marry more than one wife. Christ said initially it wasn't so. When God created Adam and Eve, it was one man, one wife. It was not one Adam and Eve and it's another wife. That was what Christ came to correct. But because of the hardness of the heart of the man, he said you can go and marry more than one or two if you have caught a wife in the act of adultery. So to me, my own take in this matter is that it's not that too good, but sometimes when women push men to do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hi there. Welcome to Matters. How you doing?
Hi. Good afternoon. Oh my God. This is the first time I'm doing this and I'm so glad you picked up.
Thank you so much for calling. Where's my bell?
Thank you. Okay. So my first contribution, first of all, is, all these men saying, oh, if you're capable of doing it, you do it, blah, blah, blah. My take is, you're not even thinking about the emotions of the person you got married to. I mean, I'm sure when you were getting married to the person, you didn't tell the person you were going to get a second wife in the long run. So I feel like the most important thing right here is to consider the person you're married to. First of all, let there be a mutual understanding between both of you that you want to take a second one. I mean, personally, I'm not even against it. You want to take one, but let there be a mutual understanding. I mean, that's just my thing. Right?
Thank you so much. You didn't tell me your name or where you're calling from.
Oh, my name is Sylvia. I'm calling from Agor Palace.
Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much for lending your voice to the conversation. I do appreciate you. Keep listening to Voice of the People, okay?
All right.
I appreciate that. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this interesting conversation right here. Hi there. Welcome to Matters.
Hello, Choma the Innocent.
That is me. Thank you.
This is Patrick the Innocent too.
Oh, another innocent. Welcome.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Fine. You see, a man can marry more than one wife. He's happy. Yes. As long as you love them, the way you love the first one, you love the second one.
Can you really love all of them equally?
Yes, that is the point.
Is it really possible?
It's possible. If not possible, it means that you are committed sin. Yes, even the Bible did not ask you not to marry more than one wife. He said, I made you man and woman, not man and man, not woman and woman. He said man and woman. Yes. But all the old people in the Bible, they marry more than one now. They marry more than one. Abraham is more than one. David is more than one.
But their time is different from this time now.
Which time? God doesn't change. God doesn't change. Leave all the apostles who are saying that you should not marry more than one. Because they too, they don't marry.
Okay.
They choose not to marry. But once you want to marry, maintain two of them the love you have for the first and second and third.
I don't think it's possible to love two wives the same way, because for you to go and marry a second wife means that you don't even love the first wife complete in the first time.
Some people one woman cannot do for them. That is the problem. Yes, that's the problem.
Okay. Yes, thank you for your call, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, keep listening. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. We'll take two more calls and then take our messages on WhatsApp. Hi there. Welcome to Matters. How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon, Esther.
Good afternoon to you. This is Chama Innocent on the mic.
Yeah, it's Mr. Samson. I'm calling from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Mr. Samson. How are you doing?
I'm fine, beautiful. See, an area of one wife or two wives, I don't believe a man will get up or have a mind to marry two wives. It's not a problem. You understand me?
Yes.
I don't believe a man will wake up on his right side.
So now it's circumstances that push men to marry more than one wife?
There must be a problem. There must be an issue. There must be an issue for going to second wife.
Are you sure about that though? There are people who they just like polygamy and they've always had it in mind that oh, when I can actually afford it, I will marry more than one wife, no matter how wonderful their first wife is.
There is no how you marry two wives. There will not be a problem, no matter how. No matter how you love them. So for that reason, don't go there, except there is reason. One wife is okay. To me, one wife is okay.
Except there is reason.
Whatever they need is okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for your call. I appreciate it. We'll take one more call and then take your messages on WhatsApp and call it a day right here on Matters. 08036929933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also call me on WhatsApp actually. 08171756338. Hi there. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Gabriel.
Hello?
Yeah, my name is Gabriel.
Gabriel, welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, my take on this issue is that conditions make fish bend.
Really?
Many men marry more than one woman, more than one wife, because maybe the first wife they married was giving him headache. And in order to bring the woman down, you look for another woman who will give you peace, because the last one of a man.
Okay, so as a form of punishment?
Yes, because the last one of a man is in the hand of the woman. If you marry a woman that is good to you, you will live long. But when a man marry a troublesome woman, you will not live long. So invariably, and if you check from...
Hello, are you there?
Yeah. If you check from the old, you see that the older people were married more than one wife. And this time around, look at the number of ladies roaming about. It is because everybody said one man, one woman.
Look at the number of ladies roaming about. Where did you see ladies roaming about?
There are plenty.
Are men not roaming about too? Young men, are they not roaming about too?
No. Men have nothing to sell.
Men have nothing to what?
They have nothing to regret, because at any time man can marry. At any age man can marry. But there is age a woman that he cannot marry.
Wow. All right. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. 00369299933. So many calls coming in. Let me just take this last one. Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon. Hello,
Chim.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You will pay for my data.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So I want to contribute on the
please. Okay, please do.
Anybody I want to contest, let him contest. What we want is better Nigeria. We don't want all this wahala. If you like to contest, but what we want is anybody that can make this country better for everybody to stay. Not all this one that everybody is talking about where you're coming from. Even if you go to, if they ask you, Chioma, where do you from? You will say, I'm from this tribe. You won't say that you are from Nigeria. We say that I am from so place. This is the place, the state. Everybody I'm not identified than the country that you are from. So, as I see Nigeria today, nobody is in Nigeria. As I see Nigeria, this Kelechi from Oshodi. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, Kelechi, all the way from Oshodi. Can't take any more calls, unfortunately. It's 10 minutes before 3 p.m. Let me now take your messages on WhatsApp. Chioma, about the man wanting to take a second wife. Please let me ask you, Chioma, can you be eating beans or a particular food every day without trying other delicacies? Definition. Okay, this should be definitely. You want to try other delicacies, especially when the money comes. Chooks from Maryland. Chooks, no problem. As a man, you don't want to be eating the same delicacy every day, Abby. The only question I'm asking, when nobody don't answer, the woman called, what if she too doesn't want to be eating the same delicacy every day? Chairman, good afternoon, Daniel from Oshodi. For men, marry more than one wife to me is a no-no. And please, nobody should call on men of God. You can only speak for yourself and stop using the word so-called man of God. Thank you. Good afternoon, Chioma. Innocent. I sympathize with the family of the woman that jumped into the lagoon. Then, on the woman arrested her husband because of marrying second wife had gone too far. And I must tell you, there's more to it. They say the truth unveiled behind the closed door. However, may I tell you that no man can give reason behind taking a second wife because the reasons are too numerous. In the olden days, our fathers married many wives so that they can be useful to them on their business or on the farm products. But today, women of these days have the best answer to our hearts. Meanwhile, both El-rufai and Adebayo struggling to pick SDP tickets can never match the power behind the APC ticket owner. They only want to be a spoiler to the ruling party. Mr. Ogumbi from Idimu, I love seeing your takes on issues, Mr. Ogumbi. Please, what suddenly happened to your audio? It's very low. Jerry from Ikeja, was sorry, we're working on it. Chioma, any man that takes a second wife has lost it. Neither of the women will be committed again. He becomes merely a POS. While the children grow up and later in life will be miserable as the woman will take solace in their children. Simisola from Isolo, Lagos. Chioma, good day. My name is Mr. Eze. Please tell that man that says the Bible is not against marrying more than one wife does not study the Bible. Bible says one man, one wife, and Bible says that a man should leave his parents and join his wife and become one body. It does not say wives. All right, I'm still taking your messages. 0817-175-6338. I need to leave very, very soon, but if you send the message before I go, I'll definitely take it. Okay? Now, this message is coming from Dial from Lagos. He says, "Afternoon, Chioma. I'm not happy with you concerning the way you read my messages yesterday. Is it because I said it looks like your station is operating from Gaza or Ukraine because the audio quality is poor? You read the top message, you ignored the others. I told you to be reading messages early, but you wait until last minute and be reading messages as if you're eating hot amala just dropped from fire." Dio, wait till I do you. Wait till I do you, Dio. That is not fair. Be reading messages early because prior proper preparation prevent poor performance. I'm not interested in the topic today. Thanks, Dio from Lagos. Thank you, Dio. No vex, no vex. Sometimes just, the messages can be so long and we don't have enough time, right? So personally, I like to take the calls first and then take the messages last, and then I always take all the messages sent to me most times before I leave. Apologies. We know that we cannot satisfy everyone, but we always try our best to make sure that we're doing it correctly. Thank you so much for your observation. I do appreciate you. Lawson Amadi on YouTube says, Abraham, David, Solomon, etc. married more than a wife and God did not condemn it. Go to Igbo land, a lot of unmarried women over 40 years, plus our women should allow the men to marry more than one wife. The situation is making our Igbo girls to marry outside the tribe are begging. My maternal grandpa married 8 wives and they lived happily until his demise. Voila. We have come to the conclusion of the program this afternoon. A lot of men today have justified polygamy, and it's funny because for a lot of men who justify polygamy, they wouldn't want to see the women that they love that are from their family in such situations, right? And then for the person that says, oh, you share the love between the wife, it can be very difficult to share your love equally between your wives. So look at Lost Lamadi that said his maternal grandfather married 8 wives. And then some people from polygamous homes will tell you, please don't try it. There's always a lot of rife and rancor. There's always a lot of fights in the home. But here is the thing, just like other people said, if you know that your eye the chook and polygamy dey your eyes, from the moment you're marrying your first wife, let her know that at some point in this our marriage, when my money don't long go, or when I feel comfortable, I'll go and take a second wife. If she's interested, she'll say, okay, my king, let's go, let's proceed on this journey of marriage. When the time comes, I'll support you. It's not that you will promise her that you are the only one for me forever and ever, and then along the line you hit a jackpot and you decide that she's no longer good enough for you, or she's no longer enough for you. So women deserve the same level of respect that men are always talking about wanting to have. And also the arguments of, oh, maybe the woman is not giving him peace and all of that. It means if the man is not giving the woman peace too, you can justify it. If the woman is going through domestic violence in her home, then maybe you can also justify polygamy on the part of the woman. But at the end of the day, there should be an agreement between all interested parties. A funny thing happened on social media last year, where a man actually came out to write a whole epistle about how he told his wife he wanted to marry a second wife. She wasn't happy about it. There was quarrel. He beat the woman up. He said allegedly that the woman went to a medicine man because she didn't want him to marry a second wife. In all of this, he actually went ahead and married the second wife, right? But the question I would ask is, did you tell her in the beginning when you were toasting her that I will marry a second wife? So that's the thing. You need to let person know from beginning. Nobody say if you don't enter middle of the marriage, you're going to change your mouth. That's not how real men behave. Okay, that's all I have to say. To the women who can condone polygamy, good for you. To the women who cannot condone polygamy, I mean, good for you as well. At the end of the day, let everybody know what they can take, and do not dish out what you cannot take. That thing you know that somebody else will do to you, you go pain you, your heart go break. No do harm to another person. Okay? Yes. I have to go. This has been Matters on the Voice of People 90.3 FM. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for writing with me. Thank you for always being a part of the conversation every day on Matters. I do appreciate you all the time. Okay, keep listening. Funhouse Time with MC Chooks and Walkie Talkie comes up shortly. I want to report Walkie Talkie to you. To you people that you are listening, I want to report Walkie Talkie to you. And I will give you details because I know he can hear me. I tell Walkie Talkie, make it come, make we discuss the things. He say, you know, they come. Imagine. He good like that. So when he comes today, he would help me and ask him that what did I do to him that called him? He did not answer me. Imagine. Say you see, if na man now I go talk say, oh, now because he called the woman no answer. Shey you see, double standards. No wahala. I have to go. Have an amazing weekend. Do the best that you can to enjoy yourself this weekend. Come out small money from your savings. Buy catfish pepper soup. Make you chop. Make you drink cold water. Heat day. Make you feel alright. Okay. Do the best that you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. My name is Choma Innocent. Have an amazing afternoon, and of course, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.